Okay.
All right.
This is like take 51. Kybel screws this up every time.
Every time.
No, we're co-hosting Team Today. We've changed this from Team Tuesday to Wednesday to now. Just whatever day it is when we will have the meetings. Today. And it's May the 4th. Tomorrow is our senior barbecue on May the 5th. That is the focus of our meeting today. It's tomorrow. This is the first senior barbecue we've had in several years, and the last one we will ever have on this campus.
So
It does. It sounds like ominous, but
Yeah.
that's actually really good.
No, that's exciting.
And what it means for tomorrow is that we might have a crazy big crowd. There's just kind of no way to know ahead of time how many people are going to come. It looks like it's going to rain up until very close to the barbecue. That could dampen those numbers some. But people have asked me about this, reviving this tradition for years now. It may be the case that this is a 500-person party. I don't know. But we need this to be a smooth and celebratory and fun event, which also is a little stress-inducing. So that's why we're prepping today. The crowd that is coming is going to be past students, school board members, administrators from our district, parents, community supporters, people who like us and want to celebrate us. And so I really just want this to go smoothly and for us to put our best foot forward, if you will. So what I'm asking is that you dress nicely tomorrow, look nice and presentable like you were doing something important, and to be on your best behavior. These always go smoothly, and you're great people. But if I have to deal with some discipline issue tomorrow, I might resort to violence. I have to shake hands and perform and, give speeches and stuff like that. So, I just don't really want to be distracted by other things. So,
and I'm doing food, so I don't want to have to do it either.
Yeah. There's going to be cops everywhere.
Yeah.
No.
We are inviting SROs.
Yeah, we're putting them to work,
JOs,
actually. They're grilling for us.
And they're going to cook for us, so they will be here as well.
Yeah, as friends and supporters.
As friends, not enforcers.
Yeah, but, play your role. Do follow instructions. We're going to kind of explain every classroom and team's role, so pay close attention. Here we go. Second, we're going to go to fourth blocks. And usually we do third block teams. The numbers are a little smoother for fourth block. So everyone will report to their fourth block for the morning. But Miss Kybel, what if I don't have a fourth block?
A couple slides later, it tells you where to go. But not this one.
Stay with your fourth block teacher.
No matter what, throughout the day.
You will be
tempted. Unless you are on a roll, like in going to deliver something somewhere else, you will be tempted to...
Yes, wander out of your classroom, but I'll be very angry with you if you do. So stay in your lane. If you don't have a fourth block, Jasmine, James, Kaylin, Abby, Alan, Brandon, James, Davin, this is where you're going to go. I'm not going to read it to you. You're about to graduate. I hope you can read. We talked about this earlier in the week, but I've got word that there's a senior skip day planned for Friday. First of all, virtually none of you have any wiggle room to skip another day of school. Not that you skipped the first days, but you don't have attendance days. I checked before this because I was like, oh crap. Secondly, we're throwing a party to celebrate you. I will be angry with you if you don't come to that party. And also, you won't graduate because you don't have any days. Do not skip that day. We will generously let you leave after lunch, which is skipping, the afternoon anyway. So come enjoy the morning. Let us celebrate you. Eat a free meal, and then have a nice afternoon, seniors, please. Okay, so drama with Hedrick is going to be serving. Oni is going to do setup. Kybel is prep, assisting the cooks. And Bayless and Bright are combining their powers for decoration or whatever else needs to be done. Okay, so you want to go through these individually?
Yeah, we've got a timeline on this page of what we're going to be doing at what time during the day. Check that out so you know where you're supposed to be when. Your teachers also will have access to this for you. So on the next slide, we start with Oni. Oni is going to do setup. That means taking tables outside, putting them under the awning for our cooks. So we'll be cooking out here under the awning. Set up any extra tables for the guests in the lawn area. Are those going to go on the sidewalks or
In the
leave the
past, we've
sidewalks
tried to put them on the sidewalks, but we'll put them where they're flat and it makes sense. We also may be dealing with like a very saturated ground. We'll kind of just have to play it by ear, but we'll do what makes sense. Look for guidance from Mr. Oni.
Okay. We do want to set up the umbrellas on the tables that have the holes in them. We haven't brought those out much yet for the spring. It's been kind of windy and not too sunny.
But they look really nice.
They look really nice. And there will be some people that want to sit in the shade and not in the sun. So we'll bring out the umbrellas, set up trash cans, and the locations are on the slide for those trash cans. Again, your teacher will have access to where you're going to put the trash cans, basically where they make sense so that we don't get trash all over our lawn and people, can not overflow them. We just want it to look good and clean. Kaibo, my class, you are going to help actually set up some of the tables because James actually and I, we're going to follow James's lead because he had some really good ideas. Thanks, James, about where to put some stuff out front. So Oni's going to do a lot of the setup. His class is going to do a lot of the setup on the lawn. We are going to do the setup for the serving tables out front. So we'll also bring out the coolers and drinks, cover the drinks with ice, set those coolers out. We'll do that at that time. For prep and serving, you guys are going to have to pull your hair back. So if you've got long hair, make sure that you've got, can they wear a hat? Or are we doing no hats tomorrow?
I think if you've got a hat that looks nice and it's really part of your kind of look, it's all right.
Yeah. Okay. So hat, hair back if you've got long hair. And we're going to wear gloves. You guys don't have to wear those kitchen hats. I know you hate them, even though they look really cool.
They do look cool.
They do look professional. So we'll get the beans in the warmer. S&B is bringing those for us, so they should be warm already, so we won't have to bake those. We'll just put them in the warmer and keep them warm, and we'll get the utensils and things out. No real food out on the serving line at this time. We're just prepping the food and getting the serving line ready. Hedrick's class, you are serving. So again, pull your hair back. Prepare to have your hair pulled back during that time. I know a lot of us, not me, us, but you, us, like to have your hair really nice for things like this. So be prepared. Bring whatever kind of hair tie you can put that up in. And then we're going to wear gloves for that. At this point in time, we will start putting out food onto the tables. And if we go back a few slides, that is going to occur at what time?
Prep and serve. We're serving
11.
at 11:30, so like half an hour gives us plenty of time
to have the food set out and ready. Because
yes.
we also don't want hot food sitting out there forever, just cooling off.
And am I right, Ms. Keibel, that like we're not going to put all of the food that we have out at one time?
No.
This will be a kind of gradual process, filling in what's getting low.
Yeah, so we will have runners running back and forth from the indoor warmers to the outside table as you deplete the food that is on the serving line.
And we'll just need to communicate between teams, like, hey, we need some more dogs, we need some more potato salad.
Yeah, so serving for Hedrick's and prep for my class are going to be coordinating a lot. So there's going to be some overlap there. Just look to your teachers and each other for guidance.
All right.
There will be a graduation cake. We're going to have this set up in the cafeteria and ready to bring outside. When we bring it out, am I correct that we're going to cut it outside so that people can see what it looks like first? Or do you want to have it cut up in the cafeteria?
In any case, we will take a picture of the cake before it gets cut.
Okay. Wherever it gets cut, we will take a picture of it first.
Yes, because we want to memorialize that and also be able to send a nice picture to the people who donated it. So,
who donated the cake?
That is our SMB team, which also has a lot of auxiliary supporters like the Linus Project and the Newcomers Club. And so, frankly, I'm not exactly sure who has done each individual thing, but we just have a lot of great supporters.
Yeah, a lot of people love you and see the good things that you guys do every day. And so this is another day to just impress them people go away from these things and they're like, oh my God, these kids doing all of this stuff. They're so great. So let's impress people again. I think that's it on Hedricks.
All right.
Decorate, Bayless, and Bright. I know you guys classes are coordinating already about what decorations look like. So basically just make us proud, honor our seniors in a dignified manner. If you need any more money or any more decorations, if you guys come up with some things, see that guy. We're gonna
see me. So it's over. The time is over.
Decorate our entryway, some stuff outside. I know you guys have talked about maybe hanging some stuff on the fences. You guys got that handled. You're doing awesome already. But if you do need something else, see one of us, maybe. We had talked about maybe doing a selfie or photo booth, and so I think you've got kids coordinated for that also. Doing great. And our Lance is going to be our barbecue press photographer.
That's right. We're getting him a press pass so that he's allowed to be here.
All right, clean up. At this point in time, we will all just kind of like divide and conquer and clean up all the areas. If you are on prep and you were with me with food, we're not just going to sit and be like, not my job, which we never do, but just making that clear. Everyone will help with chairs. Everyone will help with tables, get that out of the way, washing things, getting stuff taken down, clean up, just make everything look like we didn't have the barbecue at the end of the day.
Yes, that'll be nice to come back to school on Monday and not have a pile of work to do.
Yeah.
So
and seniors, you guys are incredible. Please stick around and help us with this. It won't take that long to clean up, I think. You think that big of a deal?
I told them they could leave.
Right after they eat?
Well, you know what? We will manage. Seniors, if you have really important
we don't need you.
We
don't need you anymore. Get out of here.
Do them.
Get out.
Yeah.
Rip off the Band-Aid. Fine. I'm just stubborn about them leaving.
Yeah. You know what? We gotta give them a break, I guess. And we are doing this rain or shine. Like we can't. There's no time left to reschedule a barbecue. So, in the event that it is still raining at the time of the barbecue, we will basically move it inside. I know that Mr. Oni has some more detailed instructions about how we will set up inside. He can talk to his team about that. But essentially, we will use the cafeteria and then kind of bleed out into Miss Hedrick's lab area if we need to with some extra tables. That'll be crowded. It will be not as good if it's inside. So hopefully things work out and we can just be outside. So today, we want to tidy up classrooms. People will be giving a lot of tours, and I know we're moving and things are kind of boxed up, but there'll be a lot of people like feeling nostalgia about this building and wanting to kind of see it again before we move somewhere else. A lot of older people in the community too went to school in this building as an auxiliary class building for the old high school over there, and so
band and wood shop.
Yeah, they might want to see that too. So make sure classrooms look nice today and common areas. If you've got like hoodies and like bags or whatever that you haven't taken home in some time, today would be a good day to get them out of here. Look at Chromebook shelves, please. Do me a favor, tie up all your chargers. Don't have wires hanging everywhere. Let's just kind of take, stock today and tidy up where we can. Teacher parking, there's got to be more cars than can fit in our normal parking area, and people will have to just kind of walk from where they park. But I think it would be nice, teachers, if we could park on the grass in the lot next to the student parking lot. That would at least free up some space for maybe people who could use better access to the building on that day. And I'm going to go out sometime today and put a stake near the piece of metal that is in the yard. So anyway, keep an eye out for that. It's mostly fine. It's newly mowed. There is a ramp that goes up to it. It should be fine.
Will you be paying for new tires if we get a flat?
No. Probably.
Maybe.
I don't know. Is that the last slide?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. So we've talked about everybody's role, kind of general expectations. Next week is really the last week for seniors. Thursday is our last day scheduled for them to be on campus. So Seniors, enjoy, the barbecue. Enjoy your last time on campus. Feel some feels about it. It's okay. It's it's an important and emotional time. So,
And again, because I'm clingy, a couple of you asked again whether we were going to have senior save days. Your last day is the 11th. No senior save days
no.
because
You
you're
don't have
already
any anyway.
getting save days.
None of you have
None
save
of you
days.
save days.
Yeah.
Why is this a thing?
This is an irrelevant question.
I think the one person who asked me is the one who asked.
Say there's like a half a day for. Oh, is it Cody?
Anyway,
Cody.
Cody, we're devolving the conversation.
Good for you, brother. Thanks for being at school all the time. And I have full faith that you will be here on Friday. If you skip, you're gonna be alone anyway. Just kidding.
All right.
Have a good rest of your day. Let's have fun tomorrow and also do our jobs.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Hasta next today meeting.
Today.